Page 47. Well, we've already done the connotation and denotation notes. However, let's just read through that for the sake of context, but no new notes, at least as far as I can think to do. I especially love what happened at Dubuque's Five Flags Center a few months later. You and your crew, breaking fixation, challenged Dubuque's 4+1 crew to a dance-off. You practiced, you got t-shirts with your crew name emblazoned on them, you worked hard, you daydreamed harder, you imagined the roaring crowds lifting you onto their shoulders. You didn't expect the Five Flags floor to be so sticky. And you didn't expect the sweat through your new shirt. You didn't expect the flesh of your back to be gripped and twisted so that it felt like it was on fire. You didn't expect it, but that's how it was. And it hurt so bad that instead of spinning into a windmill, the main part of your routine, you just writhed on the floor, howling. Right? The only new note that I would add is that there is so much repetition going on there that if you're going to talk about this essay in any repetition, that might be neat. I'll figure it out later. So, okay, sure, people laughed at you, and you know why? Because you looked really funny. Oh, remember, he's talking to his teen self here. Don't stay awake worrying about it, though. There's that advice. Don't wonder what you should have done differently, and don't beat yourself up, gut boiling with embarrassment. Ooh, I love that phrase, gut boiling. You can really picture that. Some good imagery. Don't imagine punching out the members of 4+1. You can't blame them for wearing slick Adidas tracksuits that didn't grip the floor. Just go to sleep, kid / teen self. And get ready for the next dance. It's all going to be great, okay? Oh, we've heard that phrase earlier too. So repeat. How do I know? Because now, for so many years later, you can barely remember your victories, right? This is very informal tone. A very informal tone. You can barely remember your victories, although there were some. What you think about now are the high wire acts, the epic fails, and the punishing jeers of your classmates. You think. There's so much repetition throughout this whole thing. But how excellent it is that you got up, dusted yourself off, and, with utter seriousness of purpose, tried again. Your immense dorkiness as a teen will be the center of your artistic life. Right? That there's humiliation and being brave enough to be humiliated. Be at the center of your artistic life, the center of your sense of humor, and the center of ongoing friendships with so many of the kids you knew back then, right? The center. More repetition. What if you hit it big at that contest? Oops, sorry. You knew back then. You guys never discussed the relatively boring victories. You only talk about the grand, majestic, hilarious failures. That word majestic, quite a positive connotation in that it's in the context of failure. Makes that word pop even more. It gives it a more interesting direction. What if you hit it big at that contest? Would you have been a professional breakdancer now? Would success have gone to your head, or would you be a rich banker or a lawyer? Terrible. Hey, not all lawyers are terrible. But instead, you stuck to that floor with your back on fire with the pain, and you screamed. Don't beat yourself up over it, okay? Just relax. Keep dancing by the highway, you splendid little dork. All right, still backward looking.